We do have some concern this evening on terrorism here at home in the U.S.
There's been an increase of attempted terrorist attacks. Counterterrorism experts in Nebraska released a report shedding some light on what's going on. Channel 8's Matthew Mittleiter has more details in our top story tonight.
The National Counterterrorism, Innovation, Technology, and Education Center, or NSITE, shared a report which looked at a number of extremist groups who target critical infrastructure. The report tracked a jump in extremist attack plots from 2016 to 2022. The report also says U.S.-based violent extremists have developed credible, specific plans when it comes to attacking infrastructure such as electrical grids.
The majority of them were from what we would call a homegrown violent extremist or a Salafi jihadist, so someone who'd been inspired by an attack from an international terrorist group such as ISIS or Al-Qaeda.
They note that this type of plotting is not the sole view of any one individual, group, or extremist movement.
The other types of individuals who were attacking were what we would call domestic violent extremists, or people who are more motivated by an anti-government, anti-authority type of ideology.
The report says 19 extremist individuals over the past 6 years were associated with the Salafi jihadist movement, and 16 were associated with white supremacist groups. Of those cases, the Salafi jihadist attack planners were more likely to target commercial and government facilities and emergency services sectors, while the white supremacists predominantly focused on the energy sector. NSITE says this is a common strategy for terrorists.
That was sort of their plan of how they would take territories, is they would first make the lights go dark and take away the telecommunications of the populace. And you're seeing a lot of those manuals about how to do that show up on even totally different types of extremist blogs.
One commonality among the extremist groups was embracing accelerationism, or the idea of advancing the demise of society.
There's lots of different groups that have picked up on this particular motivation of looking for signs that the world is ending or America as we know it is changing. And so they're using that to motivate people and saying that if you can help accelerate that change, what comes after will be better.
Researchers say the rise in accelerationist ideology is likely what fueled the increase in attack plots targeting critical infrastructure and the energy sector specifically. Reporting in Lincoln, Matthew Mittleiter, Channel 8 News.
And NSITE says the average American shouldn't worry too much about terrorist attacks, but be aware of these groups and what's happening to stay prepared.